What's up, guys? Welcome back to another edition of Panty Melters. I'm Janeé Bolden, managing editor at Bossip.com, and I am joined by
Maura Chanz.
Now, you've seen the nominees. Let's get right in and start talking about these guys. Now, it was a good week for Grand Zaddy. Irvin Randle, aka Miss Cecilia Grandma, had everybody's panties melting except mine.
And mine. And have you guys seen him without that beard?
I do have to say his body is on point for a 50-something-year-old man.
Men out there, just grow a beard and stay in the gym.
Now, my personal favorite, hands down, has got to be Omari Hardwick. I cannot wait for Power to come back on Stars. He's got everything. He's got the body. He's got the brains. I love to hear an intelligent black man speak.
I actually agree. I don't want to call him Panty Melter perfection. I mean, he does have a wife, so I'm going to, try to be a little respectful.
Oh, yeah,
But we'll talk about Mr. Single Jidenna, who I absolutely love.
He's a classic man.
Himself. And, I mean, I just love that he's who he is outside of off the stage, just really everywhere. He's just fine. He's Nigerian. He's very educated. He's been kind of doing music for a very long time, even though now he's just getting on the scene.
I kind of prefer a man in polo and Nikes over this whole, Reconstruction era look that he had. Sorry. But I had a couple Jidenna sightings in New Orleans over Essence Festival, and he was definitely looking on point. I love the red hair. He's a natty dresser. He's gentlemanly. Every time I saw a fan ask for a picture, he obliged them. He's a true gentleman.
Another classic man, Maxwell.
Yes,
I mean,
definitely.
We've seen the evolution of Maxwell from him being shirtless with the big hair to just looking fine in such a tailored, bespoke suit. Like, he just looks so good.
He's aging like fine wine, definitely. And he also tore down the stage at Essence Festival. He had the panties melting all over. Now, we know not every man can be quite as good looking as these guys who are our favorites, but there's always some qualities that you can look to make a man an ugly fine. This is Maura's area of expertise, so I'm gonna pass it on over to her.
Okay, as you guys know, I'm kind of the ugly fine expertise around here. And this week's ugly fine is KD, who is our new Golden State Warrior. I'm actually mad excited about this. But there's several reasons that I think KD is definitely ugly fine. One, he is loyal to his mother. He made her the real MVP. That's the kind of man you want. I mean, he's also a great ball player, and he goes after what he wants. We're calling you ugly fine, but I think you're more like fine-ish. So I say KD is this week's ugly fine.
Thanks, Maura. You've definitely given me some things to consider about KD, the deserter. For this week's Turn segment, we are talking about Waka Flocka. Waka Flocka has been welcomed back into the home by his wife, Tammy Rivera, after cheating on her. Now, he's been doing a whole public humiliation, pandering, all over social media, trying to get back in his wife's good graces.
I think it was very Robin Thicke of him. And I think it looks like a hot mess. He's talking about Waka man up. Like, no, nigga, go man up in person.
Well, I actually am turned on by Waka doing this. I think that when a man does wrong, he has to apologize, especially if the woman was hurt. And honestly, I love Waka and Tammy as a couple. I want to see them work it out.
I definitely think he just needs to choose a different medium. Maybe love notes in the mail,
Gotcha.
Pigeon, something. I don't know.
Well, guys, you've heard our discussion. We want to hear from you. Make sure to vote in the poll below and leave your comments about which panty melter is doing it for you. Don't forget, tune in next week for a whole new round of Panty Melters. Thanks again.